Welcome to the channel. In the videos I'll be playing and reviewing a variety of Web3 games. With the projects that I pick I'll be focusing on the game and the fun part, with any payouts coming from them being a bonus. However, I will briefly cover the high level tokenomics. If you are playing and enjoying any Web3 games, leave them in the comments and I'll try and check them out. Today I'm looking at CryptoFightClub. The developers describe it as CryptoFightClub is more than just a play-turn game. The original sketch of the business had been curated to follow suit with the genesis ideology of crypto, whilst creating exciting game models for anyone to play and earn. With this mindset, the goal is to embed the true form factors of decentralization and putting the power back into the people's hands. It's time to fight for your right to take ownership. The CFC team were brought together specifically for the project and are working in partnership with companies such as ClickBlue and Mixed Reality, who both have a wealth of experience in design. The game runs on Binance Smart Chain. The project was formed late 2021, with the current minigame being launched on the 17th of January 2022. The aim of the CFC is to deliver a PvP game along with a metaverse. While the PvP is being built, they are releasing a variety of minigames. The first minigame is Chicken Run. This game is currently playable on computer only. In Chicken Run, you use your fighters to chase and catch as many chickens as you can. The practice is inspired by Muay Thai training technique, but you might have seen it on the Rocky films when he's trying to catch chickens in his training montage. Initially, there was only a single jungle map, but the team have been building hard and pushing out new maps regularly. There are now 5 maps that you can play through. There's the space map, pyramids, Japan, city, and jungle themed. Before getting further into the game, I just want to mention how much effort has clearly gone into these maps. I'm hoping they use them in the future for maybe the metaverse, as they are exceptional and probably more than what was needed for just chasing the chickens. As you can see for the city map, there's blocks on blocks with all sorts of little bits and details as you go through. In-game, you control your fighter with the standard WASD controls. You can also jump and sprint. Each fighter can do 10 runs a day, with each run being 2 minutes long. There are no limits to how many fighters you can run in one day, so if you wanted, you could play for a full 24 hours. While you play, you can also get boosts by running over some of the red assets, but you need to be careful, because if you get 2 in a short period of time, you pretty much become superhuman, and you can almost jump out of the map. As you chase the chickens, you'll be competing in-game against some fighters controlled by the AI. You also compete against other players via a weekly leaderboard. The team has been very responsive when it comes to feedback from the players. Recently, they've added an Asia server to try and reduce the ping for a big proportion of the community. They also set up a free-to-play version, making it easy for anyone to try the game. Looking at the ownership side of the project via crypto, to earn with the game, you need a fighter, which is an NFT. The first batch had a total of 5,000 NFTs, each costing 2,000 fight, which is the project's token. The fight used for getting the fighters was burnt. The total amount burnt was set to equal the total interest of the token for the year. Currently, there are no new fighters available, so you need to buy one off a secondary market. On one site, the floor is currently 0.075 BNB. This is about $20. There's also been a total of almost 40 BNB sold, which is roughly over $10,000. There are probably more sold, as there are a few other sites that are selling them. Every week there is a prize pool, giving people rewards of fight. The prize pool is split in a ratio of chickens you catch compared to the total chickens caught that week. Currently this prize pool is funded by the project, with tokens that already exist, but they are looking to add advertising into the project to boost the prize pool by bringing in outside money. If you hold fighters, you don't have to run them yourselves. You can always lend them out using the lending contract. This is on-chain. This means that once the contract is set up, it automatically splits any prizes between the players and the owner without any further human effort from either of them. As well as using your fighter in-game to catch chickens, they've been partnering with other metaverses, such as Terraferia. This means you can use their fighter in their mini-games. I'm really optimistic for the project, so much so that I've actually set up my own gym, housing over 100 fighters. It's being built my confidence seeing how the team are reacting to the feedback of the community. They are also trying to bridge the gap between the real world and the metaverse by sponsoring pro fighters from the UFC through to One Championship, as well as branding several physical gyms. I'm excited for the next mini-game called Fight the Bear, which is very appropriate in the current market. But the main course for me will be when I'm able to kick and punch my way to the top of the leaderboard as part of the PvP. Thanks for watching, and remember to look for games that you enjoy playing.